Yeah. Willow, from what I remember,
Mm.
was right there at the entrance and had seen these two fiends.
Yeah.
Everyone else were trying to get to where she was and had been notified at least that she has seen these two
Yeah.
creatures.
I was gonna say, I know I did yell out about it, that there were demons and something was happening.
Now then, outside of that, what does everyone else remember? Because it's been a while. There's been a lot of shit going on this
I
old summer.
Well,
remember an
Derek doesn't
alligator.
know it, but we NPC'd him and his broom to get me over to the tower right
Yeah.
before the end.
I
Yeah.
literally
Literally
remember none of this
out.
shit. I think I wasn't here the last time we actually played, so
I think you started and then left because you
Yeah.
were wrestling crocodiles.
Yeah. We were fighting crocs and there were piranhas. And
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
yeah.
I remember the crocs and piranhas.
I think you were here and then your back started bothering you and you left.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
that's
Jor-
right.
Didn't Jor do something with Wade to handle the
I fed
piranhas?
things.
Yeah, he was
George,
trying to
Yeah.
feed things.
I just don't remember this hedge mage or tower or grung.
None of us do. It's a substitute map.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is this got here.
This is a substitute map. You are at the base of what looks like a 100-foot tall crystalline tower that, while you would expect the light to be reflecting off of it, this tower, for whatever reason, seems to be absorbing the light.
Hmm.
Is it the Christian?
But the Empire up, isn't it?
Like it's a black crystal, so like it's a dark crystal. Is there a bunch of like, and we're dealing with a Brock, so are we? So yeah, so it's a Skeksis.
All right, so let's start this. Chas, go ahead and have your character roll this history check. Scott, you can also roll me a history check. This tower, however, is not a black crystal. It is not a dark crystal, but it does seem to be absorbing the light while looking crystalline and almost as though it's got multiple colors shifting.
Shana stole the cheese.
I want clarification on how the not dark crystal is absorbing light if it's not a dark crystal.
Magic. Don't worry about it. No science. No science here. It's all magic.
There was this dark elf that carried it around for a while. Who had a big narcissistic ego.
Yeah. So even with that 16, that isn't quite enough for Hulk. However, this is not, with that roll, Hulk, you at least know, it is not some dark crystal that's going to have, like the Skeksis, like this Varrock is, like your character may have come across in your travels with your brother and Revruin, a world of the dark crystal and the Skeksis. You can notice that the Varrock is not quite the same, and the crystal that the crystalline tower you are standing below is definitely not the same thing that you were encountering on that other world.
Makes sense, because last time all I had to do was cut the strings and punch the people below the floorboards.
For that Arcana check, Eskrim,
Yes.
you are not quite familiar with this, but you can sense that this is a highly magical item. And yes, it is absorbing the sun's rays and gathering power because of it. You also, with that roll, with that Arcana roll, can feel that the crystal itself is tied to something else, though you can't tell where it is. And it has its own personality, though it seems to be kind of subdued.
Still want to know, by the way, the color of the crystal tower that's absorbing light, if it's not dark or black.
It was supposed to be green, if I remember right. Maybe it's just a really dark green.
It is a very dark green.
Okay.
It's just dark enough a
Almost
green.
Invisible.
Say again, Tucker?
It was like almost invisible. Like you had to make perception checks to even see it.
Yeah, I'm not having you do that. And Kuma has now taken the limelight. Okay, so that's where we are right now. Yes. The rest of your party are running up to you, Willow. You do have pretty much a turn or two before they reach you. Do you speak Abyssal?
Sure don't.
Okay, well,
Uh,
the two creatures before you are talking back and forth, and they are pointing towards you and seem to be communicating or arguing, at least, before your companions make it to you and the two creatures begin advancing. I will allow a round if anyone wants to do something, if anyone speaks Abyssal or other roles before we roll initiative.
I literally don't remember what I speak. Give me a second.
Okay.
Well,
Say, Willow,
I'm sure that when we stopped, I was just about to save Jor from the piranhas.
That might have been. So I am going to say yes, because I also don't 100% remember what was going
But
on.
it's okay. We can just jump in there. We don't need to like. People
yeah,
don't remember
I
what
am
we're
actually
doing.
good because Willow is standing in front of these guys. She is a halfling, so
it's all right.
they are not immediately advancing, but they are arguing about her for some reason.
Don't
Which
worry,
is
Dora
rude.
will go
I
over
think-
there and just make things up.
So I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I
that-
speak Infernal, but I don't have that. Apparently, I didn't put the languages on the Roll20 character sheet, so I don't know. And we'll just say
It's
I
okay.
don't, or that even if I do, I'm distracted by the fact that there is a crystal that absorbs light that is not dark or black.
on the bright side, Eskrim just steps forward super calmly and uses universal speech to address them.
Okay. So, since Tucker did point out that the situation with piranhas was both resolved and not resolved, as your companions are heading towards the tower where Willow is, Uski and Jor, do you want to talk real quick about how that's going down? And we probably are going to have to roll initiative because you're going to be doing that while other things are happening.
Everybody else is going to the tower. He probably would have figured this out.
It depends on Jor.
George doesn't have a problem with the piranhas, and if people are going to the tower, George just running across the water.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we
Yeah, you
monetize the piranhas? At which point Hulk would be interested in the piranhas.
He was going to jump in because the piranhas were surrounding him because Jor brought them all in with wave.
Right.
George Aquaman.
Yep.
Right, and then Hulk would only be interested in the piranhas if they were special piranhas that could be monetized along with his Grung and Zorbo minions.
Are they special piranhas?
Do you want to spend the time to make them special piranhas is the question.
Good boy.
Right now, they are just piranha fishies that you are feeding and have spoken with you through wave and are good with being fed.
I don't know.
What?
If Hulk wants them to be special piranhas, I guess George could spend some time doing that. But...
No, if they're just like brown piranhas, Hulk is not interested. However, if they are smart or they eat magic or they do anything cool, Hulk is all about like selling them to rich people. But
Okay, so
does
these are
Hulk think he
red-
can turn a breed them into special flavors and turn basically Asian carp into koi? Is basically where Hulk is currently thinking.
Well, you. I guess roll a nature check for that. But right now, they're just red piranhas, which means they are one of the swarm piranhas that will eat a dead carcass 2 development moments.
I'm gonna
It's
add
just
plus
one
5 to
fish.
this because fuck it, why not? I'll go ahead and use my ability for that. So 18. Do I think I can make a weird piranha trade?
Garbage disposal fish.
Yes, you can probably find a specific trade for piranhas. You could either breed them for excessive aggression to use in moats around people's.
Nope, don't care about excessive aggression. Care about making them big and pretty.
They are a fish. It would probably take quite a few generations, but it could probably be done.
Hey, ask. I have a new business proposition for you. We need to find an obscure mountain village on the middle of a isthmus or archipelago, as it were, and then charge a bunch of rich assholes like a lot of money for a specific type of fish. It's really just a carp.
I mean, how am I hearing him?
Accuracy. Painful.
I don't think S.
Only because it's true. Everyone knows it's fucking true.
I'm just flashing back to the Ala mall that we had. That's just this massive koi pond in the center of it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative now. considering
No
that-
one. They didn't respond at all to my lecturing them in common about being a little bit more polite.
I am actually going to get to that.
I was going to address them too. I could do mine with a bonus action.
But I was already there and
I
alone
was too. Huh?
because I got chucked there. I think if I remember right, someone just kind of tossed me
I
there and kept
do
going.
remember someone throwing you, but I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm pretty sure I just got chucked there, and then they went to go deal with the crocs. And I'm like, all right, I'm over here now.
Right afterwards, me and Kaboom Boom showed up on the broom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
they're first.
Oh, that's right.
Where's my token? There's my token.
I should drop mine down. Where am I? How do I do this?
I'm not the
again?
only one who lost Chris, right?
Well, he said their internet dropped, so they might be in and out.
Yeah. I still see Tucker though.
Yeah, I've lost Chris. I still have Tucker too.
Ah, yay, he's back.
But Chris likes to use the
Yay.
neighbor's internet sometimes. So maybe the neighbor's internet went out that time.
Where was I? All right. Fitz has a 20.
Oh yeah.
Hulk
What should I
has a
do?
13. Jor has a 17. Oh wait, no, that was nature. Sorry.
Willow got a 9.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Oh my god, Hulk actually rolled well on initiative.
Oops. Escrum.
Y'all are doing this shit on purpose.
Damn straight.
You like, don't let that guy talk. He's the straight laced angry bard.
But he's also
Wait a minute,
the
how
one who
does
probably-
Jor roll a nat 1 and get a 21?
Because he's got some crazy
Crazy.
skills going on.
Because it's Jor. I just kind of. It's Jor.
It's because he's a dragon now, and dragons always, you know.
Dragons always go first.
Dragons always.
It's a rule.
It's a rule.
Didn't you know that?
It's in the DMG. That's the dragon manual,
Mhm.
guide, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you dork.
You dork me, dork,
Dork.
dork.
What I hate though is you said that, and I'm like, oh man, if there was one, I'd want it.
Gaduski. Where's Willow?
Oh, they
Willow's
should do
not
themed
on.
guides for like each subrace.
I'm moving you for a
Yeah,
moment.
except that
Willow.
Adventure League decided that like there's a bunch of races that don't exist anymore because they're fucking horrible. Sorry, I'm really bitter about that.
It's because
It's
they're
okay. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
It's because they're racist.
They are racist.
Okay, let's see. I'm
No, when
sure
you
I've missed someone.
when you eliminate Orc, Hobgoblin, Goblin, Yuan-Ti, and Triton and Lizard Folk from the playable races, you have an issue.
One,
Pretty wide, yeah.
two.
I didn't know that they were in there to begin with in organized play.
AL just released their newest, like, what you can play in the Adventures League, and basically they said you can play any race from Volos except the following, and it was. They actually didn't phrase it like that. They can play the following races from Volos, and basically they eliminated lizard folk, Yanti, orc, hobgoblin, and goblin.
All the like fun stuff.
Yeah,
Ooh,
basically.
I reject that. It didn't happen. We're gonna say that's nonsense.
AL take place in Faerun?
What's that?
Does AL take place in Faerun, or does it take place?
It takes place in Faerun, but like Kobold is specifically allowed. So, and lizard folk is actually most of the other ones were at least monstrous races that were specifically in Volos not balanced for play. Lizard folk was a player race. Same thing with Triton, and they eliminated both of them.
I wonder why they would allow Kobold but not Goblin.
I have no idea.
They're tiny and cute.
My feeling is that they're going, like, they released it today. I have a feeling AL is going to make a statement tomorrow and be like, "Oh, we fucked up."
Yeah, the oopsie, just pretend typo. Don't mind us. We fixed it.
And also, so they prohibit Goblin and Hobgoblin,
Okay.
but they allow Bugbear.
They don't allow Bugbear. The only ones that are actually a power problem are Yanti and Bugbear. But there was a bunch of other things, like that's me and Chester were talking. They allow now, like, you to switch ability scores, which basically makes half elf and mountain dwarf insanely powerful.
Right. Well, especially Mountain Dwarf, because don't they get a +2/+2?
They get a +2/+2 and proficiency in light and medium armor. So now every wizard in AL will be a fucking mountain dwarf. Oh, and 4 martial weapon proficiencies that you can also switch out for any martial weapon. So
Well, just remember, Chris and I were playing dwarves before they were suddenly cool, so
Yeah.
we're still allowed.
True.
Oh God, is dwarf gonna be the new hipster class? Yeah.
Man, I'm
I
now
liked
thinking
it
about playing a
before it
dwarf
was cool.
next time, so get ready.
I
for
don't-
that.
I don't care for paladins. It doesn't affect me. My problem is that it's so bad from an AL perspective of, like, because the reason this is all happening is because they're trying to fix, because the depiction of orcs in standard D&D is fucking racist.
Yes.
Those
Mhm.
tieflings.
And they and instead of actually fixing it, they're like, no, you just can't play orc anymore. Because that fixes the problem.
Yeah, that
No.
fixes the problem. Yeah.
Update it.
You can still play half orc. You just can't play orc.
Yeah, but the depiction of a half orc is racist if you actually read how half orcs are created. Actually, half orc is fucking a huge problem because basically implies that all half orcs are a result of some shit. Let's just leave it.
We all know where that went.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not going there.
Mhm.
None of my half orcs have. That's
Same.
None of them.
Yeah, none of them.
Yeah.
Well, what about dark elves? Like, they're big slavers.
Yeah, it's
God and I both have huge problems with dark elves for multiple reasons, including that how dare they be the dark-skinned race matrilineal like power line, and they are forced to be evil.
And
Yeah.
BDSM spider worshippers. I mean,
Yeah.
That would be the part you focus on, though. Yeah, all my characters come from really nice, loving families.
yeah, that's generally my rule.
If the parents died and they're orphans because it's dramatic, cool, but they all had really nice, loving families. That's I
That's
decided.
how your half orc is. Shut up! There was love between my parents.
Yeah, my
love.
orcs all had loving.
it was
loving families.
consensual, damn it.
Yeah.
They just happened to all
Yeah.
die in a dramatic fire that made them edgy, but we don't need to. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mom liked them
Exactly.
big. Not my fault.
Dad liked him big. It's
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
that's
that's the
what
exact
I
yeah, that was the opposite. That's my
Yeah, I
character.
actually, it was such a weird thing, and it was just my biggest thing is just that the AL, like, they released the new rules to avoid, because they were getting a lot of flack from it, and then they like made it in the worst possible way ever to avoid the flack.
all right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For some football.
Hulk is actually first, which is why we needed to get Scott focused.
No, I'm focused.
On
Focused on
D&D,
the woke
certainly.
people.
Yeah, I'm completely focused. I'm currently trying to do the math of how many generations of piranha I need to convince a bunch of rich assholes.
Well, now that you've said it, I'll look it up. For
Well,
you.
how much do you do in 6 seconds? Because
Yeah, because
I know.
the halfling's about to be killed by a rock.
Do they have fish aphrodisiacs? Is that a thing? If that's
I'm
what we're
sure there
talking
must be some
I mean, I
Some
don't even
type
think I've acknowledged the rock.
fish trade.
The only reason that I might have is because I went into the whole thing about Skeksis, but no,
Do we know?
I'm pulling a Terry. I am currently doing the math on how many.
by the way, I'm really sad that Terry couldn't join us this session because Terry and I had talked about for quite a while an NPC that he could actually play that could pop in and out and you guys could interact with. And he's not able to join us.
Aw.
But hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll get to meet his NPC character.
Anyways, yeah. So piranha breeding. I'm sorry. That's literally what I'm doing.
You're
All
breeding
right.
them right now?
George,
Okay.
you are up next.
Is there going to be some piranha breeding? Is this what we're doing?
No, he's doing it right now. He's got a boy piranha in one hand and a girl piranha.
Yeah, George's going to be like, this is George dating service. You with you, you with you.
I do feel like if anybody would be involved in this business, it'd definitely be Hulk and Jor are the ones that are like, yeah, no, this is the thing we're doing now.
Yep, they're bonding.
Oh, so many questions.
I was gonna say there's also a lot of side businesses that you could associate with this if you decide to like really get into it. There's a lot of products that you could market that would be for a very
No, fish
admittedly limited
tanks,
market.
and then like some landscaping services, and
See, we were on different paths of thought, I think here. I think my business venture thoughts were a little bit more on the breeding aspect. Like if you're gonna do tanks, have little cameras in it. Can we invent video cameras? Because then fish porn can be a thing. Then go from there. Like there's again limited.
I mean, like the
market.
cameras would probably come about because I need to monitor the breeding habits, but that's not.
Yeah, but then that can actually help amplify the breeding of the piranhas, kind of like get it going if they haven't figured out the aphrodisiac thing.
No, I was thinking about the ancillary businesses because honestly, if we're talking about fish, the best thing, it's monetizing everything else. We're talking about filters and food and like just the fish itself. Yeah, you get a one-time payment, but if you can like make it so they need special like protein additives in their food, that's where you make your money.
Okay, so that's way over 6 seconds.
I told you that was my entire turn. I wasn't.
Yeah, for some reason, Willow gets involved in this conversation as the two
Hurry!
She's like looking at you, super confused.
I'm not saying I have the page open for genetically modified fish and genetic engineering open on my other monitor, but
Yeah, totally not. All right, so Jor, are you assisting in this, picking the best fish for this endeavor?
Yes.
Girthy is fish only.
George's like, I am an expert on which one of these is the best stud.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, which one of you are the fish studs?
I already saw Tucker roll his eyes. I feel like we're all gonna get involved in this crap, and Tucker's gonna hate it so bad.
No, I just think it's funny that we're going to do another session in front of this tower without going in.
Yeah.
No. We're actually just never gonna get into the tower.
It's okay because
Really
Trying to,
trying
like,
hard.
So what's gonna happen is the doors close, the demons are just like, no.
Yep, and then the tower sinks into the water. We ride the wave of breeding piranhas.
Let's be
out.
very clear on all of this. It's not like like Hulk wasting his turn is not that big of a deal because Hulk has no damage potential. My entire job is to take attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good.
Okay.
Well, and that's what I'm getting at, though. Did Willow say anything? Do we even know that she's in the tower with the Vrock?
Yeah, no, I did know that. I made sure to do.
Well, her token's
She
not in
did
the
yell
tower,
out.
so.
She did yell out what she saw,
Mhm.
but she's not in the tower yet. She's still outside of the tower. She's like at the doorstep. Fitz,
Yes.
you are at the entrance of this
Right.
tower with Eskrim and
Okay.
Willow, with these two demons looking at Willow super confused as she has turned back around and has started yelling to your companions about fish breeding.
No. I'm saying
Yes.
all of this in Hulk's head, since I can't even range. None of this is
Okay.
verbal. This is all in his head. I'm advising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the demons are before you. You can actually. Do you speak Abyssal? I don't think I actually.
I don't.
Okay,
do not.
so they are arguing back and forth, actually pointing at Willow and then you and Eskrim. You don't quite know what they're talking about, but the two demons do seem to be arguing.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like I'm punching above my weight class, picking a fight with these things. So I probably don't want to drop in the first blow, but at the same time, I'm not really here to negotiate with demons, especially. So like,
So you do have the
Do I-
option then, holding your action.
yeah,
If you-
Embrace your anger.
Yeah. So if you
an ultimate power.
yes, if you hold your action, you're actually using your reaction to do that.
Okay.
If you do that to cast a spell, even if it doesn't go off, even if the triggering thing doesn't go off, that spell slot's still expended.
Okay. Okay.
So you could hold your action to, let's say, I'm going to say that you could actually use your movement to go to a specific location or get away, or use your action to, say, pick Eskrim or Willow up. You'll only be able to do one.
Yeah.
Move your full movement. Unless you wanted to expend that spell slot, or you could hold your action to launch an actual attack, like a
Yeah,
dash throw or something like that.
I think I will. I'll hold my action. I'll have I think I might actually have a bit. I'll try to have a big spell in reserve here. So I think I'll have what would actually damage a demon potentially. Lightning bolt. Okay, I will have lightning bolt prepped,
Okay.
and if anything actually like lunges towards me, I will be ready to cast lightning bolt towards it.
Okay, that's a good trigger. That can go off really easily.
Yeah.
All right, Willow, it is now your turn.
I suppose I'll refocus. I said what I needed to say to Hulk, and what he decides to do with his business is his business. If no one else looks like they're going to be charging in and they're like coming towards me, I won't like that, and I'll ready my bow and just kind of there's someone taller than me here. So I'm just gonna kind of scoot behind him, but I'll have my bow ready, and if someone makes an aggressive move or attack at one of my companions or myself, I'll fire at them.
Okay.
I am still telling them that it's very rude to deliberately speak a language that not everybody present can understand, especially when they're trying to communicate. It's inconsiderate.
Yeah, we'll get to that on their turn, whether they respond in kind. Usaku.
Okay, so my double jumps into the water wherever Jor and his cyclone of piranhas is, so that I'm right behind those very specific ones he's looking at, and I start swallowing.
That's not going to be super conducive to breeding, but
Chris is not coming back.
Yep, nope, he's got to get going.
Oh,
I will look very miffed about the breeding thing as Usiku eats the piranhas, but then shrugs and be like, one business opportunity down.
All right. Eskram, you are up next.
Fine. I'm gonna do the aforementioned universal language thing,
Mhm.
and I will go ahead and glide smoothly forward in typical fashion to here. Spread my arms welcomely and warmly, which you can't see my hands doing it, but I'm doing it. And I say, "Be at peace, children, for your saviors have arrived. Where is the Lich?" And then I ready an attack should any of them demonstrate hostilities in my direction.
Okay. So the Varrock is next. And they actually. Okay, someone may have just entered the backyard. We'll have to check that in a moment. I just heard the,
that's good.
yeah, just heard the gate on the side of the house.
I was going to say, I heard a hinge as well.
Yeah. Okay, so as Scott goes to investigate that, the Varrock goes and actually responds to you. The Lich is down in the tomb. You're not part of the reinforcements, and that's its turn. The Pinchy Demon, or the Galabrazu, whose name I have problems pronouncing, is looking aggressive and is going to ready an action to attack if any of you get within range. The Grum that is following Hulk is off to the side and is taking notes and sketching.
Piranha.
Hulk is next. Yeah, well, lots of notes. I
think
don't
he's
know if
sketching,
any of you are
like-
ever going to look at that journal, but it's interesting.
I mean, I found
Who
it
gave you
again.
permission to just sketch us without asking? That's like rude.
So what
Where
did the
you at now?
Skeksis do?
Where's Willow?
The Skeksis replied to your brother that the Lich is down in the tomb and asked if you are not the reinforcements. The Galabrazu is readying an action to be aggressive, and it is now Hulk's turn.
So torn between many different replies. Aggressive. No, I am the gatekeeper. Are you not the key bearer? And then I'm gonna punch somebody in the face.
Okay, move your token and pick. I mean, you weren't where the piranhas were was about 30, maybe 40.
Do I have a token? I don't think I have a token.
I asked you to drop a token. Like, I've asked everyone to drop a token
Multiple times.
multiple times.
Okay, so I don't punch anybody in the face. Instead, I kind of walk up and because apparently I was way off the map, and I will just be like, no, I am the gatekeeper. Are you the key bearer? I think I just broke Becca.
Well, she's your wife, so that's your problem to deal with later.
Oh, by the way, the gate just blew open by the wind.
Okay, so don't have to deal with anyone just randomly walking through the yard. Very comforted by that, actually. All right, it would now be Jor's turn. Now, unfortunately, Chris has had to leave us, and he said he's just going to be doing Jor things.
So having sex with dragons.
I was gonna say, where's the? No. I think he's faithful.
I
It's
think he's holding the male fish
capturing.
to the goldfish and trying to make things happen.
He's befriending anything else that resembles being alive.
All right.
I would
Lord,
say
so
the
good.
entire time Hulk is walking, the reason why he didn't dash, he's currently he's not even mentioned to Usiku yet. But he's currently thinking about how he can like find Usiku a suitable mate and making it and creating like a bunch of mirror warg breeding, or possibly actually not so much breeding wargs, but making the first ever like warg show. It's like a dog show, only more violent.
But of ghost works.
Sounds awesome.
Okay, who would like to roll me a D100 then in regards to Jor befriending anything in the waters?
It's done.
Well, the odds are 99 to 1 he's going to try to befriend.
It's already
anything.
rolled. I rolled it.
All right, so I'm going to say Jor spends his time during this session actually regathering piranhas with that roll. That Hulk might be interested in this fish breeding operation. And we're going to move on to Fitz Von Boom Boom Pop. At this point, Fitz, the fiends have shifted to common. So at least in the interaction with Eskrim, you did hear the Brock, the vulture-looking demon, say where the Lich was and asking about you guys being recruits, basically, or reinforcements.
Yeah, I would what should I do here?
Unleash your power. Just be like, reinforce this, bitch.
That's funny. I like that, but I don't really. What should I?
Doesn't really
Yeah,
feel
it's not
very
in character, I'm sure. It's not in character for mine either.
I mean, I already set up the joke, and somebody has to have polymorph at this point.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I do have polymorph prepared. But I mean, what do I do? So he's asking about his recruitments. George's asking, yeah, he's got this going on. What should I?
Don't worry about what's most optimum. Like, don't worry about that at all.
No,
like, in the moment, what
He's trying to figure out how to best punchline the joke.
That's even better. That's even better. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I gotta think here. No, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure what he would do facing this. Just kind of
follow his heart.
Okay, then
yeah. Let Eskrim keep talking, and
all right. Since you're a little bit like decision locked, let me throw one more thing onto you.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. Okay. I think that's trained for me, so that should just be wisdom, right? And I'm low as heck. So mine's 1. What have I got here? All right, so I got a 13 here.
That's actually decent for what you're looking at. So, oh, did everyone freeze? Scott, am I frozen?
No,
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were for a
everyone
second,
did freeze
now
for a
I got
second,
you.
but
I've been periodically seeing everybody's videos freeze for a couple of seconds and then it'll pick back up.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's just me.
Everyone started moving again. I was just freaking out.
No worries.
All right, Fitz, with that roll, behind the two demons that you see in front of you, you initially see something that looks iridescent, like super rainbowy, reflecting the light, crawling up the sides of the walls.
Okay.
Now it seems to
Okay.
almost it stands out from the crystal itself, because obviously I've already stated that the crystal is absorbing light. These things are definitely luminescent and glowing or reflecting light. They seem to be dog-sized, rainbow-colored, iridescent shrimp. Or lobster.
Okay.
Really?
Or lobsters. Some kind of shellfish.
Yeah, big
Rainbow
shellfish. Rainbow shellfish.
Oh,
Really big.
okay.
So, that's one more thing that you're going to have to deal with.
Wow, those are very, very colorful. You know, I'll what I'll start to do is I'm going to slowly start just like puttering off on my broom of flying and hope to drift away from the conversation far enough away that they won't notice me swoop around to try and get around.
So we do have the issue that you're at the entrance to a tower, though, and the shrimp are behind.
That's
the
true.
doors.
There's
So
behind them, so can't even.
I mean, you might
What?
try to do
Alright, so-
something like cast invisibility and maybe go over their heads, because it is a good 20-foot tall entranceway. So the demons
Yeah.
are about 10 foot tall, and there's another 10 feet above their heads. So there is flying room above them.
There would be flying room, and I actually do have invisibility prepared, so I think I might actually do that. So I'm gonna cast invisibility and try and fly over them.
Okay. Let me see what they're. I don't think either of these that I picked actually have any innate. Sure it does. Nope. Okay, so yeah, neither one of them have any innate ability to see things invisible. So after you cast your invincibility,
Okay.
please give me a stealth check. You are on the broom, so basically it's preventing any of your robes from flapping in the wind caused by your broom and making sure you're moving slow enough that you can maybe go ahead above them. I'm going to give them perception checks. Just much. And okay, so you need to beat a 20.
Oof. Okay. That would just be my dex then. Let's see.
Now, you are invisible, so they can't see you. And
Okay. Yeah.
and you are above their heads, so I was going to give you advantage.
Okay. So I can take it.
Yeah.
Have me do that. Okay. That stings.
The world
Okay.
wants you to have a 3.
So. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
So
we'll get
yeah.
to
So
that on
I didn't do a very
their
good job of tying everything down.
turn.
There's
Yeah.
a little too much flapping.
All right, Willow. Fitz disappeared. You're not quite sure where they've gone to. It's
Yep.
now your turn.
No one has, as far as I can see, thrown an attack though, right? Like
Nope.
Fitz disappeared, but I haven't seen an explosion or anything to
Nope.
indicate that combat's officially started.
No, but there is some reason Fitz disappeared. And if you have a passive perception above 13,
Very much so. Yes.
okay, there might be an issue with what I just said. It still actually won't matter because of who rolled what, but I want to double check.
If
Okay.
it helps, my passive perception is 20.
Okay, I just found the block. Yes, Chester, you're right. Thankfully, it was the Galabra Zoo that had rolled high enough, so it.
You gonna dime me out like that? Jeez.
No, I actually really appreciate when you and Scott both, either of you, actually bring shit up like that I am missing. Because
Threw me on the sacrificial altar.
Where you belong.
I would throw Scott on that altar as well to point out that I made a mistake and someone caught me on it, and it was actually one that doesn't actually matter, thankfully, because of my rolls. But Galabra Zoo do have true sight. So the Galabra Zoo, which was the same one that had rolled high enough, does actually, Willow, you would actually see them starting to track something in the air. And this is why it's important, why I love that you brought this up, Chester, because it matters with what Shayna might do. And we're going to rewind just a little bit, sorry guys, is the Galabra Zoo is looking at something in the air, and Willow would notice that. And with the roll you did, you also see the iridescent shrimpies.
I would like to say, like, sacrificial altar. I am the gatekeeper. I am already on the sacrificial altar. I'm just waiting for the key bearer.
I am Dozer.
Right. Okay.
I jump off the tower.
Into the piranha-laden water? Do it.
Hey, the piranhas are having a good time. So you said I noticed that it's tracking something in the air, and can I make the assumption that they're tracking Fitz?
Yes, you can totally make that assumption, and with the roll you had done a moment ago, so long as wait, I didn't. You.
I think the only roll I made was initiative.
Yeah, so if your passive perception is above 13, or if you roll a perception above 13, you'd notice the shrimp as well.
Okay. Where on the map in relation to us are the shrimp?
They are back here. They are behind the demons, just coming into view, crawling on the walls.
Okay. So I'm just going to, if I can, use a free action to say, should I shoot or no? And just see if there's a voice that responds if anyone says shit.
Well, this is all happening at the same time, so as long as it's just like a moment, yes or no, they can.
Yeah, that's
respond.
all I'm looking for. Shoot or no? I'm mostly looking to see if Eskrim or Fist shut out, like yes or no. As they're the two that I know are with me at the moment.
I attempted to negotiate, and then other people started doing things, so...
To be fair, I had my bow pulled and was behind you when you started to negotiate, and they have never responded to my asking them to be more polite. So I'm assuming they're being rude to both of us, which is why I'm offering to shoot them for you.
Right.
Like a good negotiator. I'm the backup when they're rude. If you say no, she won't do it.
Oh, I'm not answering because I'm locked on with my hello. This all happened at once.
I still think I'm like no one's noticed me, so I would definitely not. Although it'd be funny to have the yes, please.
Do it. That'd be even funnier because they see you anyway.
Well, so that's going to be up to Fitz, is because you are trying to sneak by, but that
Yeah.
Galabazu's eyes are following you. So unless you have,
I see him. I see him, him looking at me. We make eye contact. Me and the hideous 10-foot dog demon. So it's definitely yes, please. Yeah, I probably like stammering through it. Yeah.
Then I absolutely shoot at that one.
okay.
Aiming for the keepers. I'm aiming specifically for his eyes then, because I'm like, what are you following?
Oh yeah, that hits.
What's happening? Why am I getting good rolls? I don't have sneak attack on this though for sure. So for 10, this is still magical though.
Okay.
Magical POCs. And then how much of this land behind us is like actually a landing for us? Who the people who are here, are they actually here?
They are there at this point. Right at the edge of the map, like here. I don't know if you saw my ping. That is where the water starts.
Oh, okay. So can I then use my movement to dash around the corner and try to hide?
You're going to need to step a little bit further back because of where the Barak is.
Oh, further back? Like this?
Yeah, no, like you were right here.
Isn't it an elevated ledge, though?
To a side.
No, it's not. Like where Willow's going to be is her feet is going to be touching the water. There's barely a lip right there. Like, let me do it real quick.
I thought the door was like 20 feet up in the air on the tower.
That's why I was checking.
Because we were going to have to jump into it before.
Well, no, you had to jump over the water to get there.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm remembering. I may actually be, and I do apologize because it's been a few weeks. And
just pray he does not alter the deal further.
Like, there was a ledge up top, if I am remembering correctly, that you can see an opening 20 feet above, but this is the ground floor, basically at the water level that Willow found while everyone else was dealing with the crocodiles and the piranhas.
Chuck the halfling. Okay, then I will dash to the side and try to sneak. Just to
all right, go ahead and give me a 20 stealth check. Awesome.
Aha!
Sweet.
Sneaky. All right.
Yep. Super sneaky.
That's what Willow does. Shoo, and then run around the corner.
All right. Usiku.
Okay. Well, I heard Eskrim mention the Lich.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, at that point, I vault off the building. Since it's down low, I can actually get to it pretty easy. So I'm gonna jump with my actual self and go right here. And I don't know if you can make me bigger.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Yeah, it doesn't let me resize.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
all right. Please remind me when this comes up then, because I also need to do that to your shadow.
Yep, which is back right there.
There we go.
Cool.
That should be better.
And I will. And so there's arrows in this thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Now that thing, by the way, Fitz has already mentioned it looks dog-like, but it's standing on 2 legs and has big 4 arms, and 2 of them are pinchers.
Okay. Well, I will use my bonus action to cause my double to apparate here.
Okay.
And I will bite it twice. Well, try to bite it and claw it through the double.
Okay. The 26 hits.
Okay.
Okay, and it needs to make a strength saving throw. Yes?
Yeah.
Ooh, your whole equity. It's epic sounding.
We. The lynch.
Oh, I rolled the wrong
Remember
dice.
the halfling beat us again.
So I rolled the wrong thing. That's not a 16. That
First shot.
is a 20.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So it just takes the damage. It doesn't. It's not tripped.
All right.
You just got to be faster.
It does need to be faster. There is that. Okay. Okay, so you bite? Question mark? That was the bite that did it, right?
Yeah, it was the bite. He bite and clawed and everything, but only the bite.
All right. So
Yeah.
as your bite sinks in, it doesn't seem like as strong as your jaws are, and you know you got a solid hit. It doesn't seem like your jaws and teeth sunk in as far as they should.
They do count as magic.
Oh, well, never mind. They sink right in then.
Num num num.
I got magic teeth.
Yep, nope, that's important. That is
Pair of
important.
chompers.
It's all the apples. They don't keep the dentist away.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it.
All right, Eskrim.
Well, Eskrim is a little perturbed at how things have unfolded. And
Why?
he is going to go ahead and try to do an Eldritch Blast upon these fools. Two blasts at the Glabrezu unless he does his things.
Unless he does his things.
And I didn't give you hints. That's fine.
No, I am. There are things he can do, but I. Oh, blah blah blah. No. That's saving throws, so no.
He might be able to do Dispel Magic at will because he's a Glabrezu.
No. Oh, wait, there it is. But it's spell magic, and it's not.
I mean, he doesn't have to. I'm just saying he can.
Well, so dispel magic is not the same as counterspell,
Oh, good call. Yep.
which is
Then ha.
yeah. Unfortunately,
I didn't hit him
that
anymore.
misses.
Well, one of them. The 18 hit though.
Yeah, the 18 hits.
So that's just 8 damage of magical force.
Okay, thank you.
And then he's going to pull one of those. No, he's going to pull one of those. Nope, one of those. Yep, there he is. He danced back and forth before deciding.
There you go.
He's like,
Okay.
shit, he can see me. Shit, he can see me. I don't like this. And he yells for Hulk.
Okay, Scott, don't know if you heard that, but we're going to say it when you get back. All right, it is now the Varrock's turn. And now that people are flinging things and whatnot,
Doing things.
flinging things, they is the correct terminology. I am sorry.
They.
5, 10, 15, 20. They are going to get there, which will hit everyone in a 15-foot radius.
Do I get an attack of opportunity from here?
Well, you have a wall in between you.
Okay.
So you tell me.
I don't know.
Do you-
I don't know how big and what shape he actually is. Like.
So it looks like kind of a skinny vulture thing. And mind you, this is my chemo brain blanking on whether or not it's just like passing through your threat or if they have to start their turn in your melee range threat area.
So it's just passing through. But
Then,
I mean,
yes.
if he really does have total cover for me there, though, I'm not going to get it. So it's hard to tell.
So these walls do extend all the way up to the ceiling. So when they were back here, I mean, you knew they were there, though. So I would say yes, if it's passing through your threat range, once they hit here, knowing they were a threat, that you would still get it. So go for it.
Cool.
Yep, that hits. 10?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And he has to make a strength saving throw.
And he is not proficient in this, so that is damn huge. And he is not prone, probably
He's gonna,
here.
Yeah.
Now he could expend half his movement to get back up, which is cool. He can still do his thing. And we'll go ahead and do his stunning screech. So everyone, except, I think this is Hulk back here.
Yes.
Everyone else, I need a DC 14 Constitution saving throw as the Vrock just lets out this horrific screech as though the souls of the damned are being ripped apart and turned into lemurays.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Willow's fine. Fitz
Fuck
is
you.
fine.
I told you Shayna stole the cheats. This is bullshit. Rude.
Rude.
All right, I need Uski and Eskrim still.
Nope, Eskrim rolled.
Eskrim got an 8.
I said, son of a beach.
It's not coming up.
Does my Echo need to make a save?
I don't believe so because it should be with you. So Eskrim fails. My turn order was covering it. Sorry.
No worries.
Eskrim fails. Everyone else is fine-ish.
I
So
will make one for it anyway. If
Mhm.
it just does damage, it matters. If it does like an effect, it doesn't do anything.
It is an ongoing poison effect. So let's say Jor came up. Jor actually is immune to poison, so this wouldn't even be a factor. Eskrim,
Mhm.
you are now poisoned. And
Sure.
while you are poisoned in this way, you are going to take 1d10 damage at the start of each of your turns. So you don't actually take this damage now. You will take it at the start of your turn, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
I have the poison condition as well then, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Wait, no, I was reading the wrong block. Fuck you, monitor. Fuck you. You're just stunned until the end of the Vrock's next turn.
Okay.
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. Lucy, your
Stunned is worse, by the way.
Well, so
Yep.
actually, no, because the Echo is immune to stun. But it would be.
Okay.
It would have failed, but it's immune to stun.
All right. Okay, so that is the Vrock's turn. It got knocked down by the Echo, stood back up, and just screamed at all of you. It is now the Galabrazu's turn, and it is. It's going to look up at Fitz and cast Confusion.
Okay.
I need to pull this up because
It's a wisdom save from Fitz, and then 1d10. Then your 1d10 determines what Fitz can do each round. If they fail,
Okay.
thank you. Also, this is a perfect example why I personally don't mind like Scott and Chester stepping in because at least, especially in the last few months because of my chemo, I have issues keeping things together.
oh, I don't remember the chart.
Fusion is a 10-foot sphere, so depending on where Fitz is, it might be able to get some of the rest of us too.
Yeah.
So 12.
I'm above him, so hopefully not too. Not too
So
much.
the problem is it's targeted on you,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's a 10-foot radius
Oh,
from
yeah.
you.
Oh,
And
ouch, you're right.
and the spell save DC was 16, so you actually
Oh,
failed.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So unfortunately, you can't take reactions,
Okay.
and you must roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns to determine some of the things you can or cannot do.
Okay.
So
Basically, roll low. Always roll low.
Okay.
Please don't hurt us.
it might happen.
In Confusion, you want to roll high, actually.
Yeah.
Is it?
I thought it was
All right.
low. I thought 1 and 2 is you act normally.
That's not. Oh.
Well,
Well, find out.
Find out
yeah,
what I said.
you
But I'm pretty
find
sure
out.
it's the other way around.
I am not going to explain it right now. That's going to let at least a little bit of mystery to be there for Scott, which I very rarely get to do in D&D. Anyhow, it is now your Grung companion's turn, and it's cocking its head. Its big eyes are blinking, and it's moving forward to right about here. And that is its turn. It seems to be listening. Hulk, it is now your turn.
Which Scott missed. Hulk got yelled for by his brother.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Hulk is actually gonna do something this time. He will, because I'm pretty sure I'm way out of range. Give me a second.
And you can move forward.
I know, but I'm very melee focused. I'm going to bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat so that I can get up to here. And then I'm going to go ahead and punch it's the Vrock that's picking on my brother, right? I have no idea what the Glabrazo is doing.
No, it was the screamer.
Yeah, the Varrock is the one that screamed.
But I'm actually in melee with both, right?
You are.
So I'm going to punch the Vrock and then I'm going to punch the Glabrazo.
One of you guys did this.
24 and 21.
Roll hit.
So 12 damage to the Rock and 12 damage to the Glabrazo, and now they have disadvantage against doing anything to anybody other than me.
Awesome. All right. Unless there's anything else you want to do, it is now Fitz's turn.
All right, so let's roll here. Let's see.
Yep.
All right.
So a D10, that's a 4. That is, you don't move and you don't take any actions this turn.
Okay.
If you have a bonus action, you could probably still do that, but you can't do anything else.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I would probably. Yeah, he'll probably just shake there, like flutter in the air like a little moth, and just like saying like nonsense stuff. Like I don't know.
Is he
All
still
right.
invisible?
He's confused.
He is still invisible.
So we just
this
hear
does
you.
not actually. He hasn't taken damage, so he hasn't lost concentration. He just can't move or take any actions. Willow.
Well, combat has started, so now I know that I can participate.
Let's see.
More people are engaged with the dog boy. So I think she would then target the other one. Who I can't pronounce her now.
Okay, you do have advantage because Varrock definitely was below your stealth. So you have advantage on the attack, and
Okay.
either way, even if you didn't, Hulk is within 5 feet of that enemy, so you would get your sneak attack.
Awesome. I would then just, if Esk is okay with letting me scoot by, I'd scoot past him, shoot, and then I'll just duck back.
Well, Esk can't move, so you can just do whatever you want, apparently.
Cool beans. I mean, I know you sound super happy about that, but
Super happy.
you love it.
Both of those hit.
Okay. Oh, well, that was just for advantage. I can
20
only shoot.
hits.
Okay. And for 25, psychic, since I'm hidden from him. I mean, it's still magic, but
All right, it screams in pain. It definitely did not like that, and it
Good.
is like trying to focus on where that attack came from.
I'm definitely ducking back away, and I'm going to see if I can maintain my stealth.
Okay.
But that'll be my turn then.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth for me then, and I'll roll its perception, which it doesn't know where it came from.
I'm so small, it can't keep track of me.
Yep. Uzi.
Okay. I will, well, since the echo is still there, I will make some attacks. I'm going to make these reckless. I'll go ahead and manifest my echo to get an extra attack as this action too. Okay.
Yeah. Roll the damage.
Okay. So 8 plus a DC 13 strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Another 8. And then 19 plus another strength save.
All right. It's very looking unhappy. Strength saving throw. I need to do 2 of them. It's knocked prone. And the next one is okay, but it's knocked prone. It is on its back. Its little pincers are up in the air, trying to get your echo off of it.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I will try to push that rock back with my telekinesis.
Okay. Do I
Wait.
need...
Yeah, it's a strength save, and he's going to make it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh, I don't know. If it's the Varrock, that's not as good. 20?
Yeah, he makes it.
Okay, so the Varrock feels your mental presence and withholds you, bringing him to his knees. Eskram.
So do I roll that damage, or do you roll that damage?
Didn't I fuck that up? I did.
You said I take poison damage at the beginning.
Yeah, and then I had mentioned I was reading the wrong block.
Oh, okay.
You're just stunned.
Oh, so only stunned. Okay.
You are only stunned. You don't take any damage.
Okay.
You will be unstunned at the end of what is labeled the incubus, but is the Varrock's turn, which is right after yours.
Well, inconveniently, then I have nothing I can do, and you may proceed.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Let's see. Hulk is right in front of him and is gotten their attention. It is going to go ahead and attack Hulk with a beak and talon because you're right there and weirdly terrifying. So we've got a nat 20 on the beak
Yeah, that actually hits.
and an 18 on the talons.
Talon misses.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
actually, oh yeah, no, it doesn't have disadvantage because it's attacking me. So yeah.
Right.
Well.
Okay. So this is 23 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that was its attack.
And I lose expeditious retreat. Okay. Just
Okay.
23. Okay.
It is now the Calabrazu's turn, who is going to use its movement to get up and then turn to the Echo. It doesn't. Well, I guess I could do an intelligence check, but it wouldn't have reason to right now, so I'm not going to do that.
Well, True Sight might have some interaction with that.
It's not an illusion.
Right. It's not an illusion. It is actually.
But True Sight did like a crap ton of more stuff in 5th edition.
Well, no, all it does is see through illusions and into the ethereal plane.
No,
I
it
mean,
does
he
more
might
than that.
know anyway. It's literally see-through. I mean, like you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
it
you know
also
where the echoes
actually
are. It's
tells.
not-
Regardless, he has disadvantage on it too. So
It, You can also change the show if someone's like shape shifted.
Yep, it's in the chat. The full.
But anyhow, it doesn't seem to apply to this. At least I don't think. I think it is going to go ahead and do its 4 attacks: 2 with pincers and 2 with the fists.
I to be fair, it
You
has.
might want to just do one at a time if you're going to hit the echo.
I
Because it
am.
only takes one shot.
I am going to do that.
And it has disadvantage against it.
Right, it does. So 18 to hit
Hits it.
on the first one.
Yeah.
All right.
It disappears. It has only got 1 hit point.
All right. So it disappears, and the Galabra is going to turn around to Hulk. And
Okay.
this is the first pincer attack. 13.
Miss.
And now it's the fists. So
Miss.
14. and
Miss.
10. Okay.
Scott, you need a recording that you just hit the play button on. Miss.
Yep. So
I mean, I
now-
have a sound effect thing that should just record me saying miss and just miss,
Yeah.
miss.
So the Grung Wildling would be up next, and it seems to be getting ready to like run forward, and then it sees Hulk just like dodging and everyone else seeming, except for Eskrim, to be okay. So your Grung, give me just 1 second if it can do anything. I think it can. Da, 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 da. It is going to. Yes, that is a thing. I need to double check if it can cure this. No, it can't. Damn it. So the Grung runs up to Eskrim and reaches forward to touch Eskrim, but then holds back as it's looking at what's going on and does not cause you to interact with its poisonous skin. But Eskrim, when we get to you as you become unstunned, you've got this grung like staring at you with its hands up like this, as though it was trying to do something and was like holding back, questioning life and the world itself.
Gotcha.
Hulk, you were up.
Is the rock still prone?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try to attack the Glabrazu first because it's lower chance that I'm gonna actually hit it. And I miss.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack the Glabrazu again.
Okay.
I crit.
Yeah.
Wow, that was horrible.
Mm.
Wow.
Is that right?
Yep. I rolled a 3 and a 1. I don't do damage. Like, this is important for everyone to realize. I do a lot of things that can help you as ability scores. I can take damage worth like better than anybody. I cannot do damage.
Mhm.
Worst predator ever.
No, if we got
Okay.
into a straight up fight, like I would wear you the fuck down. Like, remember, this is like 6 seconds. It's not.
Yeah. So the Glabrazu is looking at you, and it feels your hit. That thunder,
More.
and it kind of looks at you weird and cocks its head, and within the 6 seconds, it actually says, "Are you part of Grat's group?"
I'm my own group, and then I'm gonna bonus action heal myself for 10 hit points because that's another thing that I do.
Okay. Fitz, you are up next.
Okay, let's see here. A 7. Is that
All right.
better or worse?
Where did I put that? There you are. 7. You use your action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach. If there is no creature within your reach, the creature does nothing this turn. So the Glabrazu is probably within your reach. Melee attack, please. And please remember.
Please hit and please do more damage than Hulk. Please hit and please do more damage than Hulk. You have to have a stat. You're riding a broom. You can hit him with your broom.
Before you do this,
I have a
please
knife. Do I have a staff or something? I have a knife.
So before you make this roll,
Yeah.
I need to remind you, please make the saving throw, which is an intelligence. Nope, sorry. Confusion. Wisdom saving throw.
It's wisdom, but he does it at the end of his turn, not the beginning of his turn.
Are we sure? No, it says at the start. Nope.
Oh, at the start. No.
Yeah.
At the end.
At the end, sorry. So you do this thing,
Okay.
and then at the end, please remake that saving throw.
All right. So I'm going to draw this my knife and make a battle cry and dive for the Glabrazu's eye, and
You hit.
Oh, okay, actually.
You hit.
Wow. Okay. What is that? 1d4 for damage. Is my strength actually bad? Yeah. So that's 2 damage.
Okay, as your dagger dives into the Glabrazu's forehead, it seems to do about half as much damage as you think it's sinking in should do.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a shave.
You gave it a
Yeah,
shave.
basically a very close shave.
All right, Willow.
I mean, I was having good luck. I'm gonna keep going for the guy I was having good luck with. Same thing if I can. Peek out, shoot him.
Okay.
Um,
You have advantage because he failed his perception with your stealth.
I am hidden. Oh, probably not enough though. A 16.
Against the Brock,
Yeah.
that still hits.
Yay. All right. Then sneakies. 21. Again, this is the psychic and magic, and I'll duck back and keep stealthing.
Okay.
I have a method.
Shayna, what the hell is with that damage roll?
What? It's me. It's me. What do you want? We know how this works. Good. Bad. Okay, and then for my stealth.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
off the counter. I swear to God.
You are super stealthed. They get this arrow basically in the shoulder, the meaty part, like sinking down into their lung. And they're just confused as to where it's coming from.
What is happening?
What is happening?
I love it.
Usi.
You can't get rid of us that easy. You forgot your pack. Mine has snacks and we will destroy you. And I bring my guy back as a bonus action right behind him again.
Okay.
And reckless again. Bite and a claw.
Yes.
Okay, so 8 and 8. And the strength save.
Okay. He is still up, but he is definitely not happy. Pretty sure that makes it though.
Yeah, he makes it. I'll try to blow the rock back again with my telekinesis.
Okay. You said wisdom saving throw?
Strength.
Strength. Okay.
Yeah, he's still good.
Okay. Eskrim.
Oh, well, Eskrim can do things now. Yay. He is going to go ahead and move to here because he can't get any closer because there's a big furry wolf in the way.
Oh,
Well,
look at
you
Joker.
could. He's a companion,
But
so
I don't want to move
long as-
in. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast this Yoko over here
Okay.
with 2 blasts for him. There's my thing. So 1 for 18 and 1 for 22.
Both hit.
So 13 and 10 magical force damage. And then I would go ahead and step back over here and look menacingly at the little grung and tell him and remind him that his god would not look kindly upon him touching others.
Oh. Okay, we'll get to that on the Groan's turn. The Vrock that you just hit with your Eldritch Blast is looking very, very hurt. It is bleeding out of each of its wounds, and it does not seem like the wounds are knitting at all. It's looking very bad. It is now its turn, and it is going to take the disengage action. Come back over here, and you all hear a cacophonous ringing sound. It is now the Galabrazzo's turn. it is going to turn. It's still going to be focused on Hulk. And it is going to do its is it? It's going to attempt power word stun on Hulk. Scotty, are you there?
I'm here. Power stun is just gonna happen because I have less than 150 HP.
Okay. So you
Wait, what is the threshold?
I'm looking at it.
I'm pretty sure it's 150, right?
Has 150 hit points or fewer.
Yeah, I have less than 150.
You must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Right, but I immediately get stunned this turn, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Does it only hit Scotty?
Uh-huh. There's power word stun.
So it's a one target thing.
Okay.
So it's using its thing to target them. It's now the Grung's turn, and it is now responding to. That's
Oh, wait.
Grung.
That was a spell, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Fuck it. Counter spell.
All right, awesome. It's an 8th level.
Yeah, I figure, but might as fucking well.
Yeah. Skew it.
So, intelligence check. I have to roll a 13 or better. Give me a second. Intelligence check. Hey! Oh, fuck. Missed it by 1.
What do you mean? You rolled a 17.
That's got his intelligence in it. He had to roll an 18 to counter 18. So.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So yeah, you're stunned then. All right. So the Grung is looking abashedly at their own hands, and then up at Eskrim, and then down at their own hands, and backs off 15 feet, contemplating and note-taking.
Eskrim gives a nod of approval.
Okay. It is now Hulk's turn. Which you're stunned, so make the what am I doing?
I don't know what the spell save DC is, so that's my spell.
Yeah.
That's my con save.
So that was the Gozabrazu DC 16, so you are still stunned.
So I fail by 1 again, and because I'm stunned, I can't take reactions, so I can't add anything to that.
Yup.
Okay.
Fitz, it is now your turn. Please give me another D10. Sorry for giggling.
Let's see here. Okay, 3.
Sorry, you don't move or take actions.
Okay, so yeah, I'm probably just staring at the Gobrazu close up and just like sputtering and like frothing and terrified beyond the capacity for abstract thought.
Yeah, sorry. Willow.
Okay. So I assume since he ducked around a corner, I can't see him because you said those walls are totally to the ceiling, right?
Yep, you do still see the shrimp. They do seem to be watching everything that's going on, but they don't seem to be aggressive.
Yeah,
They're not like
aggressive.
moving. But you do also hear this cacophony of like bell sounds as like an alarm has gone off.
Can I tell where the? I mean, if it's a cacophony of bells, there's more than one. I'm sure I couldn't just like turn that off. So if
I'm not saying anything regarding that. The bell sounds, though, are coming.
Yeah, where are they coming from?
Yeah, they are coming. I need to pick from. You can hear them from. Oh, I don't want to do that.
So I just want to point something out that I've never noticed
Just
before.
exploded.
Yeah, from that area though that I just exploded on.
I just want to point something out that I've never noticed before in Power and Stun, and it's a weird quirk of the spell. But technically, the way it works, because it's not concentration and doesn't have a duration, and the way it goes is that, like, theoretically, like, it doesn't end until you make your con save. So if you have a spell save above 20 and somebody doesn't have a positive con modifier, they just die. They starve to death because they can't get out of the stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, just spell magic. You got this. You'll be fine.
Yeah. You're good. So where was the bell coming from?
I don't want to try it again, but it's in the main entrance area that you're in.
Yeah.
It doesn't like it is like right there in the entrance, but it does not sound to you like there's extra bells throughout the structure.
Oh, is it just cacophonous because it's echoing?
Yeah, it's echoing,
Okay.
and it all seems to be centered on the entrance.
I'm trying to determine if I think it's a magical bell or a physical one. Because if it's magical, I'm useless. But if it's physical, I can try and shoot it to stop it.
Go
Or at
ahead
least keep the
and give
mechanism.
me.
Kind of.
I would actually allow for a thieves' tools check or a perception check.
Okay. I think I have the same for both, but let me check. Not these better. Go away. Okay. I'll do that then. Where can't I find my thieves tool?
So if you have proficiency with thieves' tools, it would be.
Yeah, and I have expertise too, so it's doubled.
Yeah, so it would be your dex plus your proficiency.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why it's not written anywhere, but it's fine. It's a 19, but
Arrow.
It's hiding from me.
In D&D Beyond, it's like in the very bottom corner away from the skills. Yeah, all the tool stuff is. It doesn't have its own slot. It just says like these are the tools you're proficient in.
Okay. Well, 29 with thieves tools. Thank you.
All right, so you can actually see physical bells. They aren't immediately noticeable to most people. Like there's little slits that you can actually see up that are funneling the sound down, but they are a physical bell that someone has actually like caused them to go off.
Okay, but I
Not
can't.
a magical thing.
But I can't see them or the mechanism that's currently making them ring.
You can see the channels leading up to probably something.
Right.
You do know that, like, well, actually, because you had ducked around the corner, you probably don't know, but you do know someone had to initiate this.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, if you can sever the cord.
That's kind of what I was looking for when I meant like the mechanisms that are controlling the bells.
Yeah. The problem is from where you're at, you know there's at least 2 bells from what you can see. One kind of close right above you.
Okay.
One right over here, like mirroring the entranceway.
Okay. Well, could I target the one right above me for now?
Sure. Okay. Go for it.
And we'll start with that one. I mean, I can only make one attack per round anyway, but just roll a standard for a short bow.
Yep.
Okay.
You hit him.
Who put the cheats in? Because thank you for tonight. I needed some good rolls.
I totally did.
Thank
So
Can
Theo,
somebody please kill the Glabrazu? Because I'm about to die. Like, I don't know if
Are
anyone
you?
realizes how fucked I am right now.
I don't. I don't. Is that information
have
that
you
I
even
would
been hit yet?
Yes, I have, but that doesn't matter because the Glabrazu has 4 attacks and they have advantage against me, and I can't react.
Is any of that something that Willow would be able to tell by sight, by like looking at you?
injured wise, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is Hulk?
So if Hulk has 93, he's at 80, but an additional 10 because of his armor temporary hit points. Because it kind of heals itself. I can't do any of that shit though, because I look like I'm in a daze. It's really not that big of a deal. I should be able to survive 1 turn. I should be able to survive 1 turn.
Okay. Well, my plan here anyway is to shoot that bell. Then make him my priority again. That was my plan for the turn.
Okay, I will say as you're darting across,
Okay.
you do see Hulk being as injured as they are.
Mhm.
You also see those shrimp that you had noticed before. All of their little eye stalks are paying attention to, say, Hulk or Usaku or anyone in the area that is not a fiend. So all those shrimpies, they're paying way more attention than they were before. Like before, they were like climbing up the walls and like picking at things.
Skittering around.
Yeah, but now they seem to be actually paying attention. They're still not advancing.
Right.
But they seem to be more interested than before.
Yeah. That's why I want to get these bells if I can. Did the 27, was that successful?
Yes.
Okay. For the bell system on this side.
Yep. The bell on that side is silence.
Okay. Then that is my twin.
Okay. Usaku.
Okay. So I watch the Vrok take off running away.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that. But I also have Big Dumb right here. Not doing anything in my way. So
again, if you and they consider each other allies, you can move through their space.
Yeah. It's still though, what is it? Terrain. Difficult terrain, yeah. So I'm going to use my bonus action to telekinetically grab Hulk and drag him towards me.
Ooh.
Yay, I automatically fail because I'm stunned and I can't take a strength saving throw.
You could choose to fail. You could choose anyway. So
yeah, I know, but it is an automatic fail when I'm stunned. So yeah, but it's compelled movement this way. So
yeah. Damn it. Well, my telekinesis die just dropped. But I did move Hulk 40 feet towards me. So, like, over my head, I threw him out the door.
Like there?
Because it's actually towards him, so it actually doesn't do that. It's more like because he's basically a center of gravity with a pull. So
yeah, just come here.
So like he can move him behind him, but he can't move. I can't be pulled further than.
Come into my snuggles.
But you can't move him past him so that he can move freely.
Right.
Okay.
And then I will run through here. So I'm going to take a attack of opportunity,
All right, I
possibly
don't
from the.
think so, because they don't have any abilities that.
I will
I
say.
mean, just in general, I'm going through his because I got to
Yeah.
go through his
So
threats.
here's the thing: there are some. There is a specific ranger subclass that actually allows for targeting someone moving through versus starting in your
No. It's
range.
there's a feat that allows some things, but no, he gets an attack of opportunity. One thing I was going to point out to you, Becca, is that like Gabrazo should have gotten 2 free shots on me after he cast the spell, because I just looked at the Gabrazo's thing. He can cast a spell and still attack me twice.
I was attacking you 4 times.
Yeah, but when you cast Power Word Stun, you just ended your turn. He actually got 2 free strikes on me.
I wasn't aware of that, or so we're just going to continue on.
Okay, I just.
Anyhow, so he gets just
The
a-
double disappears because he's out of my view, and he
Yeah.
can make an attack of opportunity on me if he wants.
He's going to, and it's just 1 attack, right?
Yeah.
24.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so it's 2d10 plus 5. $20 points of bludgeoning damage. So that's just, yeah. Ow.
And also,
Okay.
Uzi is grappled.
Yeah. The big pincher comes and like snaps at you, and you are grappled currently.
I will. I will
We
use my
lost
tattoo
Chester.
to.
Yeah, I think he lost power.
I'll use my Ghost Step tattoo so I can keep going. That's a bonus action.
Okay.
Then I will get right here and I will reckless attack the rock twice.
Okay. Bring it on.
Oh, wow, that's bad.
Yeah,
23.
23 hits though.
No.
Oh, that is enough. How would you like to describe taking out the Vrock that had just pulled the lever, signaling the cacophony of sound?
Okay. So, yeah, the Gabrazu tries to grab me as I'm going by, just ridiculous and stupid, and actually gets me, and I phase through his claw, jump partially through this wall, coming back into reality with my mouth already around the rock's neck, and I just take it to the ground.
That is really fucking
Snap.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Estrum would be
Oh,
next.
no, never mind. I don't do that.
Oh, you don't.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, because I had to use my bonus action to move Hulk. I'm caught by the Gabrazu. I just realized that. I can't do that.
Oh.
Sorry.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
I just forgot how I started that turn. So, no, I'm caught. And the rock's still there.
It would now be the Vrock's turn, who I don't want to re-add. I'm sorry.
We know he's there.
So, in that case, I will attack him. Because
Okay.
he's got me. So, I don't know if either of those hit him. But I would have done that. I wouldn't have attacked the rock. I would have attacked the guy grappling me.
23 still hits.
Yeah.
The others don't.
Yeah.
So 15 magical piercing. It's still not quite enough to take down the Galabrazu. It's not looking super happy though.
Have we done much damage to the Glabrazu?
I've done a
Yeah.
lot to the Glabrazu.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Uski has done.
1 damage.
I just didn't want to let the Vrock get away.
I just didn't know if we had actually. I had done like 12 points, and then the Glabrazu had stun locked me forever. His
All
power
right.
word stun sucks, but
His claws don't restrain me, do they?
it's just
No,
grappled.
It's just a grapple. You can't
Okay.
make movement. Oh, great! I dropped the pen. It is now the Vrock's turn since they were not taken out, and the tower shakes, and you do feel it kind of starting to settle down. The people that have paid any attention to the Shrimpies notice an exodus, I will say, of some of their members, like coming out through the entrance, leaving and starting to crawl into the water.
Okay.
But the tower itself is shaking and starting to lower. None of you know where the Barak goes at this point, but it is now the Galabrazu's turn, and it is going to turn its attention on Usaku, because you're right there.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna mess me up good
Yeah, it's going to do its full multi-attack.
with advantage.
Yeah, so 2 pincers, 2 fists. I mean, we're going to do this one by one, because if it can do something else, it is going to. It's not stupid. First attack is 18.
That hits.
All right.
Why'd you roll 2d10 for the attack?
I rolled the wrong thing. I'm sorry. That does not
Yeah.
Typo.
typo. I'm sorry. Thank you for catching that. 9. 24 to hit.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. Still 24.
Okay, yeah.
Better than a crit.
Okay, so it is going to do 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are already grappled, so that doesn't matter. Second pincher attack for 18 for 19 points of damage.
Fun.
It's now going to use its other 2 arms to fist you, to hit you with
Oh yeah.
No, it's worded in the stat block as fist.
Is
Not
it really?
punch. Yeah, it's fist, not punch.
Love it. They knew what
All
they
right,
were doing.
so they're going to attempt to
They do.
fist you
Good job.
for 22.
They do.
Yep.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second fist is 21
Okay.
for 8 points of damage.
Cool.
You still up?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
you
I've
have
got
way more
crazy
health
hit.
than I do. I forgot that.
But I'm not looking good.
Yeah, I know. I
am
can
definitely
help that
bloodied
out.
in fourth edition
Well, actually,
terms.
I can't because powered stun is the end of my turn to break the stun. So
Yeah.
All right, it is now your Grung companion's turn. And they, because they were right next to Eskram, can get to Usi and is going to run up and like tentatively like turning away, touch you, afraid that Eski is going to hit them later, is going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Cool. And poison me at the same time, right?
Yeah, it's They wanted to wait, but they are afraid that they may not be able to save you if they can't. So it is 1d8 plus 3. I need you to. So you heal 8 points of damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, okay. So this is a red grung. You fail. You are poisoned.
He wants to eat everything in sight, so the same thing as always.
Yeah, he wants to eat everything in sight.
Including a little red grung.
Yes, including a little red grung.
Oh no!
This is part of the reason the grung doesn't like to touch people.
Poor Grug, he's just trying to help too.
He is. Holcomb.
I can't do anything except try to make my con save, which I fail miserably, actually.
Oh my god!
That's pretty cool.
How did? Why?
Because I'm stunlocked. Because it's Becca, and this is what happens with Hulk. Like she's the person that is able to nat 20 on me 3 times in a row because I made the character that was supposed to be immortal.
So not only would you have failed with advantage? We both just got 1s on Constitution saves.
Yep.
In a row too.
2 big buff boys.
And both of us are actually really, because technically that's actually 10 because I don't have the +1 from my magic item. But we're good at these things.
Well, we're
Not
supposed
good
to be.
enough.
That's how my rolls work when I'm a DM.
Apparently.
So I'm stunlocked still.
Yep.
I'm literally the only person that can heal because I know Chester and he didn't prepare any of his healing spells.
No, of course not. Why would he?
Fitz.
Wait, is Fitz still confused too?
Yes.
I love this
yeah.
show. Oh, I love it.
We're gonna get killed by a CR9 demon.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like.
TK.
A CR9 demon who I've
Yeah.
already done like 100 points of damage to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not because of anything they're doing, but because we can't roll or shit.
Worse than that, because I gave up and chased a stupid rock.
Yeah.
I will say at least this time I didn't fuck up the encounter. Like,
No. This is just bad rolls all around.
All
Yeah,
around.
this is just bad rolls.
Yeah. All right. Fitz, can I have a 1d10 roll, please?
All right, what am I doing?
Roll high, roll
Let's
high,
see.
roll high.
Come on. 7.
All right, you use your action to make a melee attack against a random creature within your reach.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Well, but now I'm actually
if you get to make
range.
it against Usi, you'll get to make it an advantage.
Well, roll me a 1d2 added.
1d2?
You are within range of Usiku.
It's an
Isn't even.
It's a coin. Otherwise, there's a coin. So yes, it's a lot of autumn attacking.
You can hit Usiku, and you do.
Okay. So
Wow.
with advantage, so I get to roll this twice. Okay, so it's not. I'm not very good at. Yeah. So I'm just like swiping and flailing around.
Yeah. Well, you miss with advantage.
I had to imagine that Shayna's character right now sees Usi in this grasp,
Yep.
look bloody, Fitz attacking Usi, and Hulk just like drool coming out of
he's
his
real
mask. Like,
Uh-huh.
I will say at this point for Fitz, there's probably one of these shrimp I've described on his broom, actually
Oh.
starting to crawl up over his head.
Aw. Hello, little friend.
You have a buddy.
I have a buddy.
That's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No. Good thing.
I
No, I've
love
never had
being
anything bad happen
sun.
with a giant multicolored shrimp. That screams a good time. in
I
the
mean, at
future.
least Uzi can still move. For all all this is going on, at least Uzi can still move. It's not like
Yeah.
Fitz and fucking Hulk just.
Okay, we
Hmm.
are on to Willow's turn.
Well,
There's now a shrimp on Fitz's head.
is he still invisible though? Because he was
I don't-
invisible.
Yeah, he's like he hasn't
but I-
dropped
Okay, so
con.
I
I
can't
attacked,
do
I
anything for
attacked
Fitz.
though.
Yeah,
I can't
but
do anything.
oh no, yeah, you attacked, so yeah, you're not invisible anymore.
You
So I-
can now see him.
And I'm confused by that. But also, there were pythons and stuff on that broom earlier, so maybe he just likes animals. Would
Maybe.
Willow know if she could wake Eskrim up or fix whatever's happening in some way, like manual hard reset style?
So this is a weird thing with powered
Or-
stun. Unless you
yeah.
have dispel, there's no way to fix it.
I'm wondering if Willow would even know that that would be like a theoretical option. Not that she has the ability to, but I'm wondering if she would think she's like, oh, if I slap him out of it.
Like,
I'm
the
gonna go
thing
ahead
is,
and guess not.
so like even if you dealt massive amount, like I feel like the answer to this is dealing massive amounts of Glabrazu to free up Usiku, but like you could literally, if I keep on rolling this way, I might die of starvation.
Yeah, because you just need to fucking beat that. It's not happening.
Yeah.
I will not. I will totally eat you before you die. Of starvation. I
What a
promise.
good friend. What a good friend. It's how you want to go.
Not if the Glabrazu eats you first.
How hurt is Usi looking, by the by?
Pretty hurt.
Pretty hurt? Okay, then she's gonna poke out and focus the boy again instead of the bell. And I have advantage.
Yeah,
I-
27 hit.
Can I voluntarily give my role to someone else? Can I would really like to not be the only one getting decent rolls when I have a lot less utility overall in this encounter.
We just might have
So,
you roll for us when it comes to our
I
turn.
will say that
Except for
during
damage.
our upcoming campaign for why chemo brain stop.
It's okay.
The thing we've done the last 2 years to
The
help with-
Halloween game, the extra life game.
yeah, the extra life game. You could totally do that for that.
Okay. Thank God. Of course, I won't roll well then, but you know,
Yeah.
we'll hold on
Yeah.
to that.
But,
But that's 25 magic psychic piercing.
All right. Would
That's-
you like to describe how you just kill the Glabrazu?
Yeah.
Imagine it's whatever its face is, whatever situation is going on there. It's a fiend, so who knows? The arrow just classic stunk in between the eyes, and it collapses, its claw loosing Usi as it drops to the ground, and she yells out, "Are you gonna help Hulkrum, or is that something I need to figure out?"
Hey, at least that clears Fitz from his confusion.
Oh, yeah, that too. And then look up at
Yeah.
Fitz.
Yeah, but
When'd you get a shrimp?
I don't. It's very colorful, isn't it?
It is
Mhm.
colorful. Is it a friend?
Are
I'm
we
not,
still in
I'm
initiative?
not
Yeah.
sure.
We are still in
We still
initiative.
have a rock.
Because the other boy is still there, right?
The Brock's
Yeah,
And I'm really reusing the token because I had
Oh,
deleted
that's
the
fine.
other one.
Yeah.
So Fitz, upon your mind coming clear, yes,
All right.
you've got an iridescent shrimp lobster creature on your head that isn't dealing
A
any
crustacean.
damage to you, but it is
Okay.
kind of like poking you in the face with its claws.
Yeah.
For some reason. I mean, you could probably do an insight check to maybe trying to figure out if you could tell what it's trying to say, but it is now.
Is that insight? Is that intelligence based insight or?
I don't remember, and I don't have the character sheet open.
I offhand do not know.
Can someone help me? I thought insight was wisdom.
Is that wisdom based?
Yes, it
I
is.
think it is.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll give it a shot. I may not be very good at it. Yeah, I'm not. So I will fail to communicate with the with this crustacean poking me with its colorful.
You're not
mandible.
sure. It's not hurting you, but it's
No.
poking you.
Very. I'm maybe I'm prodding it back a little bit, just kind of like.
I'm pretty sure that its claw actually like fixes on your finger and starts like moving your hand around, but it doesn't make sense.
Nice. Okay.
All right, Usaku.
Okay. I am chasing after where I think the rock went. Can I smell it? Because I can't see it.
No,
I mean,
you
I
can
can see
definitely
it on the
smell
map,
it.
but
So you can definitely smell it. It's got this kind of bird-like smell, but also this kind of like pungent, poisoned, acrid smell to it,
okay.
which hasn't come up yet, but you could actually smell that.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm smelling it from this direction.
Yes.
Okay. So I can't attack because it's a lot of movement to get there. But I will get there and use my second wind and smile at it.
Okay.
That sucks.
No, that's terrible.
That's so defeated. Oh my god.
This is what we're rolling today.
Guys.
Cool.
Oh, well, you did roll a d10. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, that's second
that's
win.
right.
Second wind works. It's a D10 plus your level plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can. I had to dash to get.
All right. We're not going to Escrum right now. He's still super unhappy.
Can he try to cast spell magic on me? Just try. It'd be really nice.
Yes. Yes. Let's try that. What does he need to roll?
He'd roll
I don't-
1d20 plus 5. He has to make an 18 or higher.
And if he
Okay.
doesn't have the spell
Thank
magic,
you.
he could do something like Owl's Wisdom or.
Well, you know what? I don't actually know what his character
What
has.
he's
So we're gonna
got,
go dispel. It might be a magical inspiration.
Yay!
There
If
we
he
go.
doesn't have it, we're gonna say this is a sibling bond thing.
Yeah.
If everyone's okay with that.
He slaps
Yes.
the shit out of me so I can
Yes.
win.
Yes.
It's what
Alright.
he would have wanted.
You're out of it. You're out of it.
Yeah.
The Varrock, Usiku, you're the only one that can see this, but is like in the middle of some sort of circle etched on the ground and is stomping their foot. And
Okay.
I need someone, please, not me, because I'm rolling too good today.
I
To roll
will.
me a D100, please.
Not it.
No,
I got it.
Roll good. You should totally kill one of us.
No.
30.
Okay, well, that's the. I need Usiku to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, not a good one for me.
Oh no! All right, so Usiku, you and this Varrock do get teleported, plane shifted, actually, to the abyss.
That should be a charisma save, by the way, not a dex save.
Oh, well, all right, sorry. Charisma save, does that change things?
Nope. It actually makes it worse.
Well, re-roll it though.
All right, Usiku, you and this Varrock are plane shifted to the abyssal plane, the abyss, and you can smell all around you the smell of this rotting god as you see before you what looks, I mean, it's female-ish. If you were talking about a humanoid, it's definitely not attractive to you unless Usaku has some weird thing for humanoids. But it's got multiple arms branching out of its back that end in scythes. It does also have regular human arms, and it has kind of like this crown of spikes leading up behind its head. And she, or they, are looking at you and the Varrock. The Varrock is on its knees, and its head is plastered down to the ground.
Cool. I'm super hungry. I try to eat the rock. I got poisoned by the red grung.
Man.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an attack with advantage because they are prostrating themselves. And then after this, because they were at very low HP, well, a 13 misses.
Well, that wasn't a 13. That was a 24.
Oh, 24. 24 hits. And that is enough. So you start eating this Varrock in front of whoever this is. And I think that's where we're going to end it for today.
Awesome.
That's what we're calling it.
I will
Start working on
say,
my new character.
yeah, that's awesome. I will say also that like Hulk takes off his helmet for the first time ever and is draining the drool from the last 18 seconds. So.
Ah, why?
Need like a spit guard in that thing.
Oh, ew! I'm imagining the reverse of those beer helmets.
Oh.
Out.
Oh.
Awful. I didn't come up with it first. So